See, what you guys don't realize, is that dancing stormtrooper is really me. Or something like that. What's going on, everybody? Johnny O from the plot hole, just like the sign says. The plot hole. Boom. What's going on? I haven't seen you guys since yesterday. I know I did a little like early live stream type thing just to kind of test out some gear. Seems it was all for naught because I got to tear it all back down. Excuse me. Tear it all back down to go on film tomorrow. It's gonna be fun. How's everybody doing? I saw a funny comment. Where was it? It was Katz who says, so glad I haven't taken my gummies yet. Damn, you might want to take your gummies for this one. Just saying, you never know. My goodness. Skits Crasher for $2 says, hello, Johnny O. Thank you so much, Skits Crasher. Hello, good to see you. Who do we have here in the side chest? Do a quick hello. Jackalope Herdmaster, good to see you. Madman Smitty says, will there be cake or pie? Well, I don't know. I don't know if we made cake. I don't think we made cake. I don't think we made cake or pie. I'm sorry. Colin Basso, good to see you. Jerry Chandler says, somebody's watching Kate's live stream. Oh, yeah. Chili probably is watching Kate's live stream, which is like, that's what's going to happen. So what I want to happen, YouTube, I think that's what's going to happen because of his blood pressure. Hi. There's a pretty lady just walked in my house. She wants to tell me something really quick. Yes.
I think I folded at least.
You folded at least a dozen pairs of socks that don't have matches.
Oh, no, there's more, way more than that.
Way more than that?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So I think I folded a dozen pair of socks for each person in the house.
Uh-huh.
And the basket doesn't look like a fucking
Yeah. So the wife tells me that she's folded a dozen pair of socks for each person in this house. And there's 6 of us here, by the way. And she says that it hasn't made a dent in the laundry. Yeah.
I fucking hate socks.
She fucking hates socks. Good night. Mayor, good to see you. Rebecca Lynn, hello. Casey Cooper, good to see you. Doctor Who Design in the house. Nima 19079. Hello. Corrections 101 says Kate going live in 5. I'm gonna have to figure this out. We're gonna have to like talk with Kate and team and Demon and all these people so we're not stepping on each other's toes, or just continue to do what we do, give you different perspectives. You guys decide. It's up to you. John Pearson says, let's get ready to rumble. I better not do it because he might not appreciate that and take it out on me. Sam I Am says, came here to hear the intro. Check. Hit the like. Double check. And say hi, Johnny. Hi, Sam. Simon H says, Raid from Road Pirate Films. I haven't been over on Road Pirate Films in a while. I've been really been trying to be better about like bedtimes and whatnot, but it is what it is. So I've seen a couple. I haven't been able to hang out. I miss watching Devon Bay or Devon Bay, or however the hell he says his name, just completely just live stream his dive into the realm of insanity. Aaron Reese, it's so cute when my cat starts crawling around the really expensive video equipment. Oh wait, no, it's not. It's not ball. Oh man, I've got dogs who do the same thing, and children. It's okay. Hey, Pat Downer, good to see you. Sean Galloway says, hey, folksy, good to see you. Teresa Flaubert says, hey, hello at the plateau. Well, hello. Ladybug, good to see you. I love the enthusiasm there. That's awesome. Beaver Zero, yeah, he'll be here in a minute. The Forgiven Jerry says, Johnny O TTU, baby. That's right. Where are my TTUs at? Freight Edges, good to see you. Real Nightmare, good to see you. Facts or Frauds with his Cyclops watching. Dave Malik, good to see you. All right. I think Constance War says TTU. Good job. Jay Carr, who's been a Plot Hole crew member for 7 months, says howdy. Those don't show up on Streamlabs or StreamYard for some reason. I don't know why. Charlie Girl, good to see you. Let's see here. Where else? Trigger and Limey, what are you doing awake? You should be asleep. It's like 12 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the morning. It's 2 o'clock or something like that. Anyway, Pat Dowser, Denova28, Clifford Reynolds, good to see the 3 of you. Hello. I think I got everybody. Sky Guy 104, good to see you. Brian Powell, good to see you. Robert Caswell says, what's up, my Globetards? Hello. Elizabeth Sylvester, good to see you. Everyone met him sock star. I don't want any more. It's not. I don't have a problem with socks. My wife has a problem with socks. But I just fold them. I just put 2 and 2 together. They match. They match. If they don't, they don't. Too bad. You should do your own laundry. But that doesn't happen around here. It is what it is. It's fun. It's fun. Grendel S-Ray-H is do a chili-free stream. I will. We are going to do a chili-free stream. I just wanted to do this one here because we're going to update on some of the funny things that he's doing. Plus, I want to show you what you guys have done as a community through this fundraiser thing that we've done for St. Jude's. I wanted to give you guys kind of an update on that. And then unless he does something really egregious, I am going to go chili free for a while because I really don't like the guy. I think he's a clown. I think he gets off on all this attention, which whatever. To each his own, I guess. Sir Ludolf, good to see you. Darcy Vanberg, good to see you. Good to see you. Facts or Fraud says, tell me this should be a nice and cool neighborhood. Not sure why they keep reminding me of that. Who knows? Wow. You're going to stick me. Jesus. Hey, Charlie, good to see you. 16 foster kittens, 4 cats, and 2 giant dogs. My goodness, that's a lot. That's a lot. Chris Durham Music Channel, good to see you. Commander Darklight in the house. Stick with me. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. 2:30. Oh, you're back. Oh man, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I do know what's going on. I'm old. I'm fat. I need to lose some weight, and I have a bad back. I have been getting these. Just like my leg will start burning. And it's on the side, it's on my left leg, the left leg that I have, nerve damage in. So I don't know what's going on there. I know it sucks. It's terrible. I don't like it. It like in the middle of the night, I'll turn a weird way. Like last night, it was bad because the day, yesterday we went and played softball with the whole family went out. It was softball time for the youngest. She's got a softball team. She plays. She has fun. But we went out there to help out and have fun as a family. And I did a little too much. And yeah, I think I aggravated my sciatica. And it was not fun. It's been weird for the past, I don't know, 2-3 weeks. I think I've been just doing too much, lifting too much and whatnot. So I got to stop. Stalking neurotherapy. Stalking neuropathy. No, I think, again, I'm pretty sure it's my sciatica. Because I've got, nerve damage down there, but I just lose some weight. We'll be good. If I missed you, by the way, hello. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to miss you. Stalking cousin bird. Yeah. No. Hey, Randy. Good to see you. Charlie Welch. I see you over there. I see you hiding. You have nerve issue too, Charlie girl? Yeah, it sucks. Sciatica does suck. What I need to do is like the Batman thing where you hang upside down by your feet and kind of let things decompress. And then I also need to lose like 100 pounds, give or take. I know it doesn't look like this handsome face could lose. Yeah, no, I'm not handsome. I get it. Anyway, so here's what's up. You guys were able, puppy dog over here. You guys were able to come together via I don't want to say it was me. It was just my idea to hold it, but you're the guys who really did the work. So really, this is your win, not mine. Glad you diagnosed it with that medical degree you never earned. No, it wasn't my diagnosis. It was the several doctors that went and did all the MRIs and X-rays and all that stuff. They're the ones who diagnosed it, not me. I wasn't the one who diagnosed it. But let me pull this up really quick because I think this is an amazing thing. You guys, I set a goal of $2,500 for St. Jude's, and we started it, I think 11 days before the end of October or the end of September. Stop, silly puppy. And you guys really came together and you guys did an amazing job. So let me show you how much you have all put together. Let me see here. Present screen. Boom. There it is. I don't know if you can see that very well. See if I can make that a little larger. Well, in case you can't see it, it's $5,043.84. You guys crushed it. You seriously crushed that goal within the first hour. What even an hour before we'd already broken the $2,500 goal. We were able to double it. because of you, not because of me. I didn't do anything other than say, hey, guys, if you can, boom, go that way. But you guys did an amazing job. I couldn't be more proud to be a part of all of this. Uh, like I said, taking something that was so shitty, taking that shitty comment that he's trying to walk back in a very stupid way. And we did something positive with it. So congratulations, you all did a great job. Like I said, it wasn't me. I'm just the guy who says, hey, boom, here, don't give it to me, give it to these kids. They need it. So you guys are awesome. $5,000 for kids at St. Jude's. You're awesome. Aaron Reese says, if you die on me and leave me alone with JL, I will hunt you to the very bowels of hell. Maybe. Elbow coughs. What? No, you guys did everything. Wasn't me. Like I said, you guys were amazing. I really do appreciate all that support, all that. Just, I can't. Yeah, like I said, I had literally thought, oh, $2,500. I think I'm asking too much for this in the short amount of time that we're asking. And you're like, no, you guys said, no, we're doing it. Yeah, he is so pissed that sending money. I think he is. I really do. Because here's the thing. Ever since that, excuse me, he has not been able to stop his downward spiral. I think, and again, this is just my opinion. I'm not a medical professional nor am I a mental health professional. Okay. But I think he's having a bit of a break with reality. And it's been going on for quite some time. Because, I mean, everybody here saw the live stream where he's talking about how he was going to beat up Chad in less than a minute and how he's been in hundreds of street fights, which is bullshit. I would love to speak to any one person whom he's been in a real street fight with. Any one of them. I'd love to speak with them. I just don't think they exist. Maybe in his head he beat up 100 people in the street fight, but I just don't see it. Mr. Fortwitch says Chili is out of touch with reality. Abso-freaking-lutely. He is completely out of touch with reality. He has no clue. The whole time he's talking shit about Chad. Chad was talking shit about me. Chad was talking shit about me. And I would beat you up, Chad. Cool. Well, you had the opportunity. I'll meet you anywhere. Oh, except in Kentucky, where we had this charity match set up. Why don't we start searching down his wrestling time? Somebody already did that. Again, he was a wrestler in high school in Alaska. He wasn't shit, to be honest with you. But whatever. Flat derp, I have no idea. I don't know the answer to that question. I don't know. I thought it was some guy missing some beans, but I think that's probably more true. Sorry, maybe he ran away from hundreds of street fights because he was in a position where he could have fought JL, and instead of fighting JL, and I'm not saying that JL was going to fight him, but he was nose to nose with JL Warren, could have fought him had he wanted to. He likes to say he would, but instead he went and got the police, the people whom he hates. Interesting. Anyway, like I said, he's fucking chilly. What is he doing? At least 5 of my personalities would fight Chili, and we're all crippled. That's where it goes. Is Mr. Schrodinger's cat in the house? There you are. Hey, Mr. Schrodinger's cat. Good to see you. Yeah, this is absolutely true. He's not a real fighter. Fighters don't talk, they just do it, right? I have never met a person who was serious about fighting. You guys remember the Jerry Springer show? I know I might be showing my age a little bit here, but how many of you here remember the Jerry Springer show? Let me know in the side chat. I'm curious. But for everybody who remembers that show, oh, there's not going to be any charity boxing match between JL and Chili because Chili runs like a bitch from everything. But everybody who remembers the Jerry Springer show, you all knew who was going to fight and who wasn't going to fight. Like when they would bring somebody on who was going to fight, right? The people whom didn't want to fight, didn't really want to fight for the most part, would come in hot. They would come in like fucking running, allow the Steve and the other guy to get in the way to break them up, right? Until they figured out that we need to go and let them go at it because that's what people wanted to see. The ratings were there, and the Springer show kind of changed. Well, I say kind of changed, but it changed a bit. You know, he's doing like judge shit now. He's like a fucking TV judge. It's insane. Anyway, yeah, Judge Jerry, Dave Malik. Yeah, you know it. You know what's going on. But the ones before they decided to let them all go at it, the ones that really wanted to fight, the ones that come on talk shows really wanting to fight, they would come out and be like, waving to the audience, hey, and they would wait until they got right up to a motherfucker, and they would just knock him the fuck out. There was no warning. There was no, I'm going to kick your ass. I'm going to beat you up. I'm going to do this. I'm going to whip your ass. No, they just did it, right? They just went out there and did it. It's always the ones that talk, la 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 la, and then they never fight. They never do it. They never do it. Never did it. It's always funny, and that's what Chili is. Chili is a guy. Oh yeah, absolutely. Limey for certain. He was he mayor? I thought he was a. Oh geez, I thought he was a not the mayor, but like a senator or something. Maybe it was a mayor. I can't remember. I knew he was shamed out of politics for some shit. Yeah. Steve Harvey too. What do you mean, Steve Harvey? Steve Harvey's a judge now. Why? They're just hiring anybody. At least Judge Judy was a lawyer, and so was her husband. Oh, you stop it. Next thing you know, Chili will pull UA Bowl. At least UA Bowl, when he did his, when he invited all those critics to fight him in the ring, at least UA Bowl showed up and he actually went through with the whole boxing thing. But yeah. Was he a mayor? I knew he was. I guess I knew he was in politics. And yeah. I would make an excellent judge, says Aaron Reese. I said we're cutting the damn baby in half. Oh, geez. Looked it up, Cincinnati. Yeah. Of all the places, Cincinnati is kind of cool. You're going to be the mayor of the Bungles. Uh-oh, here it is. There we go. Oh, yeah, this guy. That's funny. I would show this. I would watch this, but I'm pretty sure that Chili would be, or not Chili, but the people would be, well, no, we're going to do it. Served as mayor of Cincinnati from 1977 to 1978 as a Democrat. Yeah. But Your Honor, there is no baby. Yeah. He was on Crossing Jordan. Yeah. And 1,000 Ways to Die. And he was almost a Power Ranger. But then they realized that he's vaginas. Well, that's terrible. I shouldn't say that. Not a vagina. He was just an idiot. Like, no, you're an idiot. All right. So we're waiting for Beaver to come in. But while we wait, we're going to watch the latest Chili live stream. I don't know if it's the latest. Is it the latest? I can't remember. We're watching. I haven't seen this shit. Let's see. I'm curious. Let me know how crazy and how batshit he gets. I haven't seen this shit. I've been doing things that were actually, well, speak of the devil and the devil shall appear. Hey, buddy.
Hello.
Oh, you sound so sad.
That's on my end.
You sound
there we go. That's better. I don't want to hear myself. It's terrifying.
It is terrifying. I mean, yeah. It's not terrifying. Mr. Shorter's cat says he's a power bottom. Power bottom.
Were we talking about me? Is that
no. Maybe. No, we're talking about this fucking
guy. You said speak of the devil when I came in. Just had to take, 2 and 2 together.
Oh, that's true.
Look at that beautiful,
look at this, no lips.
Look at that. I was going to say, look at that sweep on the top of the hair there. That,
I'm telling you.
Like flick he's got going on.
I wonder how long it took him to do that. Let's see what this idiot has to say.
El Centro, California, had to pay that ticket. And then after I drove to El Centro, I was right on the California-Arizona border. So I thought I would just pop over here to Phoenix and see some old friends. So that's where I'm at right now. And, okay, now I've got a map here. So what's going on? I can't see any of the comments for some reason. I don't know why, but
Maybe because you're driving, you dumb shit.
He's a what? He's filming his incriminating evidence for when he gets in a fatal collision. They're going to use this to lock him up, basically.
No
Like
shit.
it's absolutely ridiculous. Like
Good
people don't
Lord.
realize. People are like, how will they know I was texting? It's like when you get in an accident, if nobody gets hurt, it just ends right there. Everybody pays insurance, things
Right.
happen. But if you kill somebody or maim somebody, they are going to take the phone. They're going to go inside its inner number detail working bullshit. And they're going to basically pull out every moment you did a physical interaction with the phone.
Yes.
And when the G forces occurred, essentially.
I mean, it's not like it's difficult to get phone records.
All of it. They will literally no, but that's what they do. They do forensic analysis on the phone, and then they will come up with things. They'll say, Mr. DeCastro was physically pressing buttons on his phone within X many seconds of the accident, and he had been pressing buttons, consistently for 20 minutes while the phone GPS moved from here to here at this speed. Like they'll forensically prove that you were fucking around with your phone the whole time.
Right. Hey, Tina. Saturday's Child says, every time I see him, I expect him to start talking about the weight of a human head because he reminds me so much of the kid from Jerry Maguire. He does look like the kid, doesn't he?
And all I was going to add to that is, plus he films it though, so he just.
Oh yeah, he just.
That's what I'm saying. Like they don't need to do any of that.
No,
it's like Exhibit
A.
A.
Live stream my fucking crime
like
against.
Steal a car. They're like, "Woo! Isn't this amazing? Holy shit! Watch out for that!" Like,
right.
So you guys can see it. I mean, apparently, hey, Jarb, how you doing? Apparently, when I get more sleep, I don't look quite as tired. I noticed right away. So I was driving yesterday through.
Don't do meth.
The desert, and I decided I was going to pull over last night and get it was like 4 p.m., 5 p.m. I figured I would pull over and grab a coffee because I had driven all the way over to Tucson. And I was like, well,
coffee is code for cocaine.
Before I go get a coffee, why don't you remember what your family is telling you that,
Isn't this a fool that is like talking about his blood pressure being so out of whack? Pretty sure coffee's the last thing you need to drink.
I mean, is it? I love coffee so much.
For his condition, I would say.
Does he really have a condition, or is this just the excuse that he's using to?
No, he's using one of those. That's all he's doing. He's using one of those fucking. And I thought it was hilarious too, because I think it was like 20 minutes after he finished talking shit about, beat Chad up. I'm gonna beat Chad Goo up. Here's the thing about my blood pressure is really high. I can't do nothing because I'm gonna die. It's like, fuck off, dude. Come on, man.
That said, this guy is absolutely a ball of tension. You can feel it.
Oh yeah, but it's
like
his own
the way he.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
A little noise in the background while he's.
Oh yeah.
Fuck was that?
Yeah. It's so bad. I hate to admit this, but I got a buddy who thinks chili is the fucking best. I'm like, dude, no.
Oh,
it's not the best.
Sad for you.
Yeah, I know. I feel sad for the guy too. I'm like, dude, really? This fucking guy.
My great grandfather died at 58 years old from hypertension. So
what you're saying is we only have to deal with you for another 3 or 4 years.
Did he great?
He did.
That's so far away.
Yeah.
My ancestor Ulysses S. Grant fucking died of goddamn heart disease.
Yeah.
I know it's not that far. It's just like he great-greated it.
Right.
And in some houses that can be a lot tighter than others. My family genetics have some. I mean, babies aren't being born until the late 20s or 30s. In there, so you do that with 3 or 4 consecutive generations. You don't know your great grandparents,
right?
Yeah.
Maggie K, yes, we are still doing the chili. The only reason why, again, I said this before, you may not have heard, but the only reason why I wanted to do like a wrap up with chili is because I want to let everybody know, A, fuck this guy, he's a piece of shit, but B, this is probably going to be the last thing I ever do on chili. Again, unless he does something completely egregious. This is it for me.
I've gotten bored with him. He needs
really
to. he needs to wreck a car while streaming before, like, you know what I mean? Like,
You
I'm
know,
waiting
pretty
for
much.
something. That's why I followed Queen Romana and her group for a month. I was like, fuck, roll this goddamn RV off a road somewhere.
Oh,
please.
Maggie,
not
don't be
not to
quiet.
get hurt. I did not want anybody to get hurt.
Right.
I just wanted to see the spectacle of them rolling somebody's rented RV off the fucking side of a road.
Right. Yeah, Maggie, no, you're good. Please feel free to voice any and all opinions that you have. Like I said, I want this place to be a place where, as long as we're not being hateful towards each other, you know, and all the isms and whatnot. But like I said, again, the biggest thing is I want to let everybody know that we did raise over $5,000 for St. Jude's in spite of this fucking lipless piece of cow shit. No, cow shit actually has use. He doesn't, but you get what I'm saying. You guys did an amazing job. So I just wanted to, you know, boom.
Why was everybody? Because I was a little busy that week. He said something about kids' cancer.
Oh, because of the
and that's how this whole movement started. That's the only reason. It's the only reason. Like I didn't want to just hitch on a like I can do a fundraiser stream too, because I wasn't. Plus, I actually can't do a proper fundraiser stream because I'm not at 10,000 subscribers yet.
What?
Yeah.
They want to do fundraisers?
I do not have access to that function.
Weird.
I think it's 10,000 subscribers.
I didn't realize
that
was a gatekeeping thing.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, shit. I had super thanks before, like a lot of you guys, even though I didn't have other features that would have been like members would have been helpful.
Right.
But like other people you had channels with like 1,500 subscribers that had members, and I was like sitting at 6,000, like, or like 5.5 or something, and then they gave me super thanks, and they didn't give Team Skeptic super thanks, and he had like 17.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't understand.
Well, that was when they roll out new features. What they do is they roll it out on a sub. They just do an algorithm where they roll it out on a certain amount of channels at first, and then they watch the data roll in. Wouldn't want to roll out something on too many channels that fucks with it too hard.
That's true.
So they just want to make sure it's accepted properly, and then if they see positive data, people making money and stuff, they start rolling it out. Like the merch shelf. Like I just got the merch shelf. I haven't engaged it in any way, but I like now have a merch shelf. But like I didn't have access to the merch shelf until recently. They just rolled it out to me.
It's kind of weird. Anyway, let's get back to this train wreck.
Yeah, people don't want to hear us talk about the background shit. Fair enough. It's okay.
Nobody cares.
When finding out about the high blood pressure was, you know, it was quite a difficult conversation to have, but I have to just change what I'm doing. I have to change the way I function. So the cool part is I look better. I pulled over when I was leaving Tucson. I was going to head back to California. And when I was leaving Tucson, I was so tired. I was like, you know, I'm not going to make this drive. I better just pull over and go to sleep here. Or I'm sorry, I better just pull over and grab a coffee here real quick. And then I pulled into the AM PM. And when I pulled in there, I was like, you know, maybe I should listen to people a little bit here and not drink any caffeine. So I said, well, I can do it without the caffeine. And then I got back on the road and I couldn't. So I turned around, went back to that same gas station. I don't think it was AM PM. I think it was QT maybe. Everybody. And then I got a premiere coming out. Let me see how long we got till Wapner. Oh, 6 minutes to.
What? 6 minutes to Wapner. He's going to go with that joke. This fucking guy. He wishes he could be Dustin Hoffman.
Till Wapner. 6 minutes till Wapner.
I was just thinking, what's the movie? It's Hero.
No, this is fire. No. So the 6 minutes to Wapner. That's a call to Rain Man.
I see. I never saw Rain Man.
Oh, it's a good one. It's one of the few.
I know it's a good one. I understand the premise behind it. I just never seen even so much as a clip of it. I don't think.
Yeah.
Believe it or not.
This, like I said, it's one of the very few Tom Cruise films I like.
I saw some live action Lion King today, though. Riveting. I can tell you that much.
Yeah. Yep.
I have children, remember? Like just like you.
Too.
So
yeah.
I was like, that was an adventure. You know? Guys, thanks for involving me.
Yeah.
It's great. Goodness. Hey, but James Earl Jones as Mufasa. Gotta. Yeah. Right, that's Mufasa, ain't it? James Earl Jones.
James Earl Jones, yeah.
Remember who you are in the clouds and shit. All right, fair enough. Okay, roll.
Fleet. This will be obviously I'm going back to Los Angeles.
I wonder why we know where you are, Chili.
But this will be the last.
Hey, we are tracking him with an air tag.
And then from here on out, I will not be sharing my location with anybody. So I'm going to go to LA here for the next. I got to go build a prototype, and then after I go to LA.
By the way, whatever he's talking about building a prototype, don't fucking buy that shit. It's the next Chili scam.
Let me just fix this here real quick.
Is he gonna be the coded friends? Anytime you talk about coded friends, I just think about him in that damn like body paint.
Oh,
because I've got that footage of him being body painted on the beach.
Yeah.
It's like 30 minutes of body painting Chili. It's terrible. High definition and everything.
Maybe I got it in time. Maybe I didn't. I did get it in time. And then it has an ad suitability on it, which is absolutely ridiculous. I literally just have a cordial conversation. But you know what? It is what it is. And
think
so
of
that's
how
what it is.
good this guy could do. I
kicked that Premiere back just 10.
Like, if he dropped the bullshit and put this amount of passion towards almost any subject positive. At all.
Anything
like,
positive.
Can you imagine how, like, this is the kind of guy who snorts life. Like, it's just crazy, you know, like honestly, Chili, if I could give you a compliment right now, it would be if you watch this and you masturbate to us talking about you. So you're here. But if I could give you a compliment, it's that I wish I had the same amount of just grab that life and just fuck you life.
Yeah.
Because I mean, honestly, it's like with ADHD, it's not depression by any course of the means, but I have to very, very aggressively coach myself to be productive in the day. Like, I'll sit down and do something that's not productivity, and I'm like, all right, buddy, you got shit you got to get done.
Right.
Like, it's like I literally will have moments where I talk to myself, and I have to be like, come on, you got this. You got this. You got to start like punching the air and get yourself ready to do things. So no, Chili, like, but you know, you gotta take the headphones off first of all. That's not even.
Yeah, I mean, think of an actual something that you know. Well, I don't know, because I think about it. He thinks he's doing something positive with this whole overturn Terry v. Ohio.
I don't think he does. I think he just grifts.
I know he grifts. I mean, yeah, for certain.
I wouldn't put him on the same level as Queen Romana. Let's put it that way. That's fair. Like, you know, like he's grifts pretty hard, but you're right. I mean, a little piece of him thinks he's helping, but I don't know how it does when do you think it's just that he's so like, it's just exactly like I said, like he's just, because he's going forward so fast, he can't help but lose control of this car constantly. Is that what do you think is happening here?
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe
because God damn it, he's dumb.
Yeah.
Like,
oh yeah.
Just,
yeah, I just
like the things he says about people's kids, he gets recorded saying it. I never fucking said that. Chili, like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, right. I think part of it is drugs. I think he's got an issue with drugs. Again, that's
why he likes to accuse everybody else of having an issue with drugs.
Right,
it's
right.
It's like a personal thing.
Right. It's projection. I don't. Oh, good night, Triggered Line. Me, good to see you, buddy. I don't.
I
can't
what
say
is it, like
professional.
Fucking
it's like
3 in the morning.
3 in the morning. Yeah. I can't say it's my professional opinion because I'm not a professional in the field of medicine, but I do think that he has an issue with drugs.
So before we play the video, and I do want to I'll let us get back to video, but if you saw my latest video, there was a joke involving this sticker. Okay. Now, I don't expect a bunch of people necessarily to know, and I'm not here to scold you for it, but what I do want to say is that this very beautiful pony sticker that I was probably going to take off my case eventually is never coming off now because I laid my cup over top of my coffee and I steamed it right into the fucking case. Like it's like a tattoo now.
It will not come off.
Oh no, she's blended. It's unfocused, but it's like,
yeah,
you can see the ripples of the case. Anyways, go ahead.
No, you're good.
That was
Tina, you
funny.
said something about a link. Which link? Let me know, because I've got the Insomniac link that is pinned to the top here, and then I think it's in the description as well. But there you go. Anyway, let's get back to this meth mouth guy.
10 minutes because I wanted to talk with you guys about what I did today. So what I did today, and I'll pull over as soon as I get a little closer to my final destination, and I'll pull out the paperwork.
Breathe, Chili. Breathe.
So I will.
Fuck,
I'll
this
pull out
guy's
the
asshole
paperwork in
could
a
cut
second,
carrots.
and I'll show you guys exactly
You can feel how
what I
tight
did
everything
today.
is.
And
yeah.
you guys have to remember, as far as court procedure and stuff, I get counsel from people, and people help me for certain. What's going on, Shanta? How is everybody? How is everybody today? I just I have an overlook. So what happened here is that all of you guys, good to see you, V Boyer. Boy, I apparently only sleeping 4 or 5 hours a night. That's a real recipe for high blood pressure. If you only sleep for 4 or 5 hours a night, apparently that's a real recipe for super high blood pressure.
I can tell you as an insomniac that he's full of shit.
Well,
it can contribute. It can.
Do you know what it contributes to me? I get acid reflux. Like it just makes health go out the window. So whatever your unique problem is, if you have high blood pressure, or if it's acid reflux in my case, or whatever your unique flavor of bullshit you deal with is, it will be tenfold. Like even I have a postnasal drip, and all of that gets worse when I'm tired. I don't understand how that has any functionality on how that
I don't get
part
it
of the body works at all.
I hear
everything gets worse.
Thor Rasmussen.
But for him, it's blood pressure, obviously. Sorry.
Yeah, blood pressure. Thor Rasmussen, who's been a plot hole headbanger for 21 months, says, "Good morning, beautiful people." Thank you so much, Thor. He's full of shit. That's all I'm saying. He's full of shit.
Sent you one blood pressure, but it's because he's up all night fucking grinding his teeth.
Yeah, it's because of cocaine.
So, it's like, you know what I mean? So yesterday when I was driving, good to see you. Good to see everybody. Nice to see everybody. I was driving yesterday. I was so exhausted that I just pulled back into this gas station I had previously pulled out of. And I was like, you know what? I need to just kick this seat back for a minute, or I'm going to have to drink some coffee. And I just, so I laid the seat back. I laid the seat back on in the gas station parking lot. And
is this his way of telling us that he's homeless and has to sleep in a gas station parking lot? Like, is he trying? Is that what he's doing right now?
He had a very nice apartment in Chicago.
Maybe he did, but is he trying to justify the fact that he's homeless?
Was it Chicago? It was Boston, wasn't it? It was Boston.
Was it Boston? Yeah.
Yeah.
It was an Airbnb, apparently.
It was. Hey, Kate was stalking him. That's all I know.
Right. That's all I know.
I laid that seat back at about 3:00. I woke up at 7:30 p.m. So I guess I have been really pushing myself pretty hard. And, I talked to my family.
Very unique choice. You're right, Miss Schrodinger.
I have to get sleep, apparently.
Yeah.
I guess the sleep thing could be a major reason why my blood pressure is just crazy. I feel better. I feel like I look a little better.
Meth.
I don't feel like I'm as strong because I can't train as hard.
As if on cue, I make the joke and he fucking just like, yeah, let me go ahead and get that one up.
I mean, it does the whole.
Yeah, right. Fuck.
Not only that, you either really had to, or has got snot all down his.
Right.
It's now when you shake Chili's hand, he's just been.
Mrs. Schrodinger's cat is on fire.
Got a blowjob, then pushed hard.
Myself in check, but it's just a human condition that I'm facing, and if I didn't be honest with you guys about it, with the people who watch this channel and people who support me and love me, then I can't be honest about anything. When you're facing a real crisis of health, the people who care about you want to know what you're dealing with, and so a big part of having high blood pressure is not getting enough rest. If you don't sleep for 6 to 8 hours a night, your blood pressure can go through the roof rather quickly. As a matter of fact, the doctor was telling me that if you only get 3 or 4 hours of sleep and you test your blood pressure, it'll be crazy. If you don't get any sleep and you test your blood pressure, it'll be crazy. So I am learning how it works. You know?
What?
Oh, he's learned. No, guys. He's learning about his body. Did you know that you need things called nutrients as well?
Yeah.
There's
yeah.
Hey guys, when you eat food that's good for you too, there's nutrients in it.
Right.
And you need sleep, nutrients, all these fun things we're learning.
What was his? He posted a photo of his blood pressure. What the hell was it? Let me look. I've got it. I took a screenshot of it because I was out and about. But what? It was something ridiculous. Where is this here?
If it's real.
I don't think it's real. I don't think it's real.
Was it like he like found like a pressure gauge to like SpaceX and posted it? What happened here?
Something like that. Maybe I didn't take a screenshot of that one. Well, shit. Oh well, it doesn't matter.
I'm trying to bring up stories that don't see. Now you're just peddling bullshit.
When I saw this fucking screenshot of this blood pressure, it was ridiculous. I mean, like borderline dead. Hang on, let me find it. I'm sure you saw it.
I went and gave my doctor blood one time. So what had happened is he scheduled blood work, but I had to do like one of those like 12-hour fasts or whatever. You don't eat from the night before. Come in, give blood first. And then I had an acid reflux attack. This is before I figured out I had some acid reflux, which I've generally taken care of now. No, it's all good. I went to the doctor. I gave blood. My wife drove me because I'm like, fuck this. I've been fasting all night. I just want to get this done. So they drew my blood. Well, they called me like the next day. And it was like, doctor had to see me immediately. And it was like, he comes into the room and I was like, so about that blood test that you took last time, I'm like, I wasn't feeling fantastic when you took that blood. And he's like, yeah, I know. Because like he said, he just starts flipping through the pages and circling things and being like, so like, if this is true, you're diabetic. And if this is true, they're fucking like, and he's like, because basically it was fucked. And and that's what I learned. I learned that when you get sick, like the flu, or like you have a major acid reflux attack, like where you actually get physically sick, your body does all these really neat things where it goes into like a preservation mode, and all of these certain things that would normally be really bad, and they can be still bad for you, they like spike. Like for instance, apparently if you're diabetic, that's when I learned that if you're diabetic, and people that are going to be like, duh, and I'm like, okay, I didn't know. But apparently if you're diabetic and you get like the flu, like a major illness, or even a cold, but a flu specifically, like because it's a little bit more severe,
right?
Or COVID, for example, you have to have like a buddy that can check on you to make sure that you're okay every once in a while.
Because blood sugar,
because what your body does naturally is when you get sick, it goes, oh shit, I need to preserve sugars to stay alive. So it actually naturally stops expelling sugars and processing them same way, and it holds them in the bloodstream for energy.
Right.
And so your blood sugar level fucking just skyrockets like a rocket ship. So he literally circled the one. He said, if this number is true, then I basically need to have you on medicine right now because you're basically dead. It's like,
yeah. So I just looked it up, and it
was fine when he retested. It was more of a different problem. So
yeah, his blood pressure was 181/98.
That seems illogically high.
That's hypertension stage 3. It is the most severe form of hypertension.
If that's true, it was 180 what?
181/98. If that's true, he should have gone immediately to the hospital. And Frank, that just brings up a good point. So he's still full of shit. He said he used to work in nutrition and health. You would think he would know about sleep. Yeah, exactly. You would think, but he does. He does. He's just full of shit. All he's trying to do is justify and play into, because he saw that he got a little bit of sympathy for, I got high blood pressure. He got a little bit of sympathy for that, so he's leaning into that, all whilst using that to justify the fact that he bitched out.
So, wow, yeah. You're like right at the entry level to hypertension stage 3.
Yep.
See, I guess I'd have to find out what it is, but I think I've got like high normal, like pre-hypertension. So like not hypertension at all yet,
Right.
but like in the stage where it's like try not to eat too much salt.
Yeah.
Like,
And Fred Edge just brings a point is you get put on meds straight away. Here, yes, you absolutely would. Hey, KJ.
they would literally probably not even let you leave the doctor's office before like shoving a medicine in your throat. They'd be like, you need to take this like yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah. So Matthew Force says I had blood pressure one time because I took too much Adderall and caffeine before an eye drop study. They freaked out, wanted me to go to the hospital. I look online and then also
so the eye drops fucking like catalyzed with something, and
yeah,
that would be a fun ride. I'm joking.
Yeah.
Fuck. One time I got I was too lazy to empty my hitter box before trying to varnish it. And then I got a bit of varnish in the weed, and that caused hypertension.
Well, yeah,
it caused, what's it called where your heart goes, tachycardia? Your heart goes too fast?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, hey, kids, empty the hitter box
really
before you varnish it.
Okay? And by the way, a lot of you guys have sent me some really, really great information. I mean, just absolutely. Everybody hit the like button if you would, please. Hey, Terry, what's going on, man? What's going on? How's everybody doing? Everybody hit the like button if you would, please. If you would, pretty please, with cherries and sugar on top. Hit the like button. Just take a second, hit the like button. And then everybody hit the number 1 button and let me know where you guys are watching from. And then I'm going to show you guys some stuff right now. Oh, I don't want the on-site one. I want the actual.
But he's so bad at stealing things. He can't even do that right.
See, I'm gonna be honest with you. You couldn't live like Chili. You couldn't stream like Chili in Canada. Not that we don't have really great service. It's just that we don't have really great service when you aren't near somewhere that has people. Like in America, like it's like they cover every square because there's 350 million of you. So they cut, like the whole country's covered in poles. But like in Canada, it's like you got a city and it's very populous. And then when you leave that city, it's like, I remember we had friends from Southern Ontario, like in Canada, but they visited us up where we're from. And we were like going fishing for the day, and we had to bring like emergency supplies in case like we broke down or like a tire went flat or something. And they're like, can't we just call somebody with a cell phone? And we are like, oh no, you don't understand. Like 20 minutes outside town and that's it. Cell service is done. I remember getting a flat one time being just close enough that I could stand on the roof of the truck with my phone like Excalibur in the sky. Just enough to be like, we need a tire.
Wait, so he was threatening Irish Demon on live stream again? My goodness. It's cool. I guess it's cool. I'll threaten. I'm gonna threaten you right now, Beaver. I'm gonna beat you up next time I see you. Okay.
We can see each other.
Oh, it's true. We could see each other.
One day, hey, flights to Texas are, hey, all that bullshit at the border in my country about to end. So.
Well, that's good because
I needed to get some sort of app on my phone, and I mean, even though you don't need, it just doesn't matter. Just move on.
Federal Express is what I want. That's what I would like anyway. I'd like an actual FedEx ship center I'd like. And that's what I'm going to, hey, I got your email today. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for sending me that video. I haven't clicked on the second email yet. The first email didn't work, but number 1, Connecticut, what is going on? How is everybody? What's going on with the Playboys? Anybody Playboying today? So,
what the fuck? No, we don't know, Chili, because you can't finish a fucking thought. Holy shit. I know I fucking chase squirrels every now and again, but my goodness.
That's why you shouldn't be streaming and driving. He's trying to be an entertainer while he drives a car.
No shit.
Where did he get this car now, by the way? Where does he keep getting fucking automobiles?
This
guy pulls automobiles out of his ass.
I know. This will be stolen next week, I'm sure.
Crazy.
Maybe me a little calmer will have better results. Because, I told the cop last night when I was talking to him, I used to walk up to you guys and tell you to go
nice car
yourself.
Too. He knows
no bones about it. And I still do sometimes. If they act like a pig, I just go, you pig. I don't have any. I'm not here to placate anybody. I'm here for reality, for justice, for truth, for transparency, for change. So I'm not gonna, fake it with one of these cops if they act like a pig. Now, if they act decent to me, I'll treat them decently. And listen, I have supporters, my buddy up in the Midwest, when I'm nice to these cops, he comes undone. He sends me a text message. He's like, yeah, I see you out there, cops sucking. And this is a supporter, someone, who every 2
You need
weeks
to tell him to
donates
fuck
a little
off. That's
bit,
how that works.
That's what we can do. And I super appreciate you, man. Thank you. But at the same time, we've already seen me walk up to cops and say, go F yourself, you freaking pig. And, eventually we got to get some cop somewhere to start talking about getting rid of the torture cuffs. And I'm a little, every conversation I have with the cops, I go a little bit further. I go to the point, well, you'll see that premiere is coming out. I pushed it back just 10 minutes so I could get to my destination and sit there and watch it with you guys, because I want to watch it together. I enjoy watching things together. I think I just missed my turn. I did.
I wonder why
I don't
you
have a
missed
self-driving car anymore. So I'm sorry.
One second,
Elaine,
pause it for 1 second.
Yeah.
A team had been playing this game with Kate the other day, like where you can basically like pause him at any moment and he looks funny. And I want, like, look what you've done now, for instance.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, you just randomly paused him. Now watch this. Like, I'll show you something too. Like, look at. It's always the same bullshit. He just looks funny.
He never like the pause game with this guy is just fucking fun because you're right. There's never a time you can pause a chili video if he's it's just he looks stupid.
I don't know. He always just has some sort of space. It's either like your picture's better.
Oh
no. Oh, okay, hold on.
There it is.
I don't know. It's just funny. He's always got some sort of stupid look on his face, but yours, that one's even better. This is like, he's a thumbnail. This is the thing about Chili. Like, he gives you 1,000 opportunities for a good thumbnail.
Yeah, just
it's always straight at the camera.
And you don't even have to try. You really don't have to try. You just
you can just throw a dart at that timeline, basically, exactly, and just like that's it right there.
It works.
Done.
Correcting car. Good to see you guys. Tommy, good to see you. Michael, how are you, buddy? Good to see you, man.
It's been a while since we had a lolcow this big.
Good to see you, Michael. Louis, how are you? Good to see everybody. And then thank you guys for the information. And when I show you guys these next documents that I'm about to show you, you guys will see what we're doing here, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. But I just want to. Oh yeah, I would love to, Michael. I was going to swing through there on my way, but I was trying to just get back to Cali as quick as I could so I could get on medication for my high blood pressure. So that's the whole reason why I've done everything I'm doing. And then, by the way, the ticket in El Centro, California, that I got a ticket, and then the ticket was in my van, and my van got stolen, and then the documents that were shipped to me were shipped to the wrong address, and so I had to pay for that ticket, but it was not a warrant. It had not gone to a warrant. I didn't have a bench warrant for me here in I guess I'm in Arizona right now, but here in California, I didn't have a bench warrant, just so everybody knows. Because everybody wants to say how I'm this and that, but I just want to be clear. There was no warrant for my arrest in California. I simply didn't have the ticket. I didn't have a reference for it. It was in my van. And so, yeah. Yep. And I'm kind of like in this warehouse kind of district over here in Arizona. So, no, here's the really hard part. Here's the hard part, just so you guys.
I wonder how we would ever know where he was.
Guys, he's, we're clearly tracking him. We're clearly tracking him.
Clearly, we are tracking him.
You guys are like, what is he doing?
Just, yeah.
I'm erasing Chili from that picture I took of him. you want to see here? Take here.
Oh, and it's gone.
I'm slowly just making Chili vanish. From that photo, just kind of brushing. It's really crude, like it's like an art piece, but I'm just kind of brushing him out slowly and just kind of spreading things around in a way that kind of just makes him disappear. Hey, who knows what kind of car this is?
That's
I'm trying to figure out what he's driving.
I'm trying to figure it out. What the hell is that?
I was gonna take this image and put it into Google reverse image search, to be honest with you, and see if I can. It's a little crude, but you never know.
You never know. All right, let's see here. Let's see if this gets interesting. Other than him just fucking. I wish I would have got that fucking. It's an Audi, Mr. Fort, which has an Audi.
Actually, yeah. You know what? That looks like an Audi. My parents have an Audi. I should ask my mom to show me the seatbelt.
We have Audi, we have Chevy Cruze, we have Volkswagen Jetta, all kinds. See what else this dumbass has to say.
All right.
No,
See what happens with this image.
I can't stop. You guys know that, all right? So the hard part is that the triple espresso dude I was being has to come to an end immediately. You know, the information I got was that if I don't make immediate and drastic changes, I'm going to die. And it's not going to happen in a year. It'll happen very soon. I was told that I'm on the verge of a stroke and a heart attack at any second.
I mean, you would be at that level.
No.
But I still can't
the
stop.
level he was at, he said he was at.
Yeah, the level he said he was at by manipulating the machine. Okay. No. If
you just do one of those little things? Oh fuck.
Yeah, that's the thing. It was a self-test machine. And those are so easy to manipulate. If you do anything, all you gotta do is lift your arm up and put it down, lift your arm up, put it down, and it'll fuck it up. You can flex, it'll fuck it up. This guy's so stupid. Mr. Shorter's cat says he's so pathetic and such a lonely person that he needs some love and attention. That's why he stops at truck stops. He can't stop. Oh man.
I don't think it's legal to drive most places, Pat, with headphones on.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Not less. Those are actually sound canceling headphones too, I think. And so it's even worse. But because they're Bose, aren't they? I'm pretty sure those are sound cancelers.
I think so.
So the thing is, like, it's even worse, and they're over the ear. It's like everything about that. And so he's streaming while driving, manipulating his phone, wearing over the ear headphones.
Manipulating.
I mean, he gets in it.
You gotta remember. So he's got the one that he's using for live streaming, and then one he uses to watch the live stream and read the comments.
Are you fucking serious?
Yes, we've seen it so many times. So he'll run 2 telephones while driving. So
I mean, at least he's not having to touch the one that's. I mean, I guess that fucking that phone is laying in over his speedometer. I bet
probably
because it's the easiest place to put it. He might have a mount, but anyways.
Yeah.
And I won't. So.
Never mind. Well, but then he does shit like that. Like, is he not holding the fucking thing?
I don't know. Like, what is he doing right now? What is this?
Fucking active fucking.
So anyway, I talked to this cop last night.
Are you serious? Wait, back this fucking shit up. What?
I was just breathing, but
verge of a stroke and a heart attack at any second, and so. But I still can't stop.
ETU.
And I won't. So.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Bring it in, everybody. Breathe deep. Chili's leading us in our breathing exercises currently. Breathe in. Feel the air rush into your lungs.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
Oh, you shut off Chili.
Hang on a second. Was he about to have an emotional moment because of his bullshit? He is such. Yes. Thank you. Yes. What a bad actor. That was so terrible.
Guys, he is leading us on a journey to our soul, okay? You need to just do the exercise. You cut him off. We're supposed to be breathing.
I know. We're trying to get our chakras.
Gotta line that shit. Man, my chakra got out of a line last week, and it's been shit ever since, I'll tell you.
Oh, Jesus.
I keep telling my wife, I'm like,
so anyway, I
gotta line those chakras for you. I don't know what it means. She can mean what she wants it to mean.
Right.
Night, and we had a pretty. So here's what happened. I pulled over to the AM or quick tip, wherever it was, and
the quick tip.
I just put the car in park, and I laid back and went to sleep. And when I woke up, there was a cop there. The lady came out to the car and tapped on the window and said, "Hey, are you okay?" And I said, "I'm just."
Because you're wearing earphones.
And so, I called for help. And then then I looked over and like right there, then the cop walked up behind me and was like, "Hey, what's going on?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm just taking a break." And that made me think about something as well. I wonder if and you'll see it in the video, because then I asked the cop, I said, "Have you had your blood pressure checked?" And he said he hadn't. And then I thought to myself, it's not everybody else with the high blood pressure. Everybody does have it. It's you. You're the one with the high blood pressure because you're pushing yourself, sleeping 4 or 5 hours a night, taking on every fight.
Wait a
He's
second.
the only one with fucking high blood pressure, guys.
Wait a minute. He's talking about sleeping 4 to 5 hours a night, and that's contributing to his high blood pressure. There are fuckers that sleep 30 minutes a night and don't have high blood pressure.
My God.
This fucker is sleeping 4 to 5 hours a night. I wish at the height of my insomnia, I was getting 4 to 5 hours of sleep a week. And he's getting it per night, talking about that's contributing to my high blood pressure. I
was getting 4 to 5 hours a night because I had raging unmedicated ADHD and I liked video games and
well, yeah.
Well, I didn't like working, but I had to work.
Right.
I liked the video games and then had to work. That's the problem.
I just
Yep.
Mrs. Schrodinger's cat just laying him out there.
You know, and the plain simple fact of the matter is I can't take on every fight anymore. I now have to focus on the fights that are going to be for the greater good of the public, for the greater good of America. And that's what I have to do. And I'm going to take a hyper focus on getting rid of the torture cuffs. I'm going to when I get back to California here, I'm going to just start hitting little police departments. I mean, I have a lot of stuff to do here in California, and you guys will see it because I'm going to share it every single step of the way with you guys. So I still am doing CMS. I'm still doing.
Yeah, he did say take on all the fights. I think he meant to say running from all the fights. Running from all the fights.
A little bit of caffeine. I'm still.
Did he just run somebody over?
I'm still having
What the
one
fuck
cup
was
of
that?
coffee in the morning. When I get back to California here, I'm gonna
look down and
I'm gonna just start hitting little police departments. I mean, I have a lot of stuff to do here in California, and you guys will see it because I'm gonna share it every single step of the way with you guys. So I still am doing CMS. I'm still doing a little bit of caffeine. I'm still having one cup of coffee.
What the fuck just happened? He looked extremely concerned for a second.
I think what happened was because he wasn't paying attention. because this dumbass is not paying attention, he missed the fact that he had to merge over, or he was in the wrong lane. But that's what happened. Look at it.
I know in Toronto there's spots where you can be like, you've got like 3 lanes on your right, 3 or 4 or 5. There's like 6 or 7 on your left going this way, and there's like 3 different dividers, and none of us are apparently on the same fucking highway. What's going on here? Because there's, this is like the express, and this one's the fucking, merging on and off, and then that one's the fucking bypass or something, and they all got this cloverleaf bullshit to do.
Right.
But I mean, there's moments where you're like, oh, that's where we're supposed to be, and you're like, bye, fuck road. Like,
right.
California here.
I'm gonna watch it happen. Who cares what he's saying?
I'm gonna just start.
Used to highways that big where I live right now.
I mean, I have a lot of stuff to do here in California.
Yeah, so watch this
and
car.
You guys will see it because I'm gonna share it every single step of the way with you guys.
Moves over lane.
So I still am doing.
Right.
I see the
I'm
car
still
over there
doing
move
a
over.
little
Now
bit of
we have
caffeine. I'm still.
That does the same thing. And
but now all of a sudden they separate. You're right. Yeah. Like in a second later, all of a sudden they're kind of separated.
One cup, just a tiny little cup. Because otherwise the headache is so incredibly bad.
He should tell us where he is again. We can
so
GPS
much
it.
Caffeine,
yeah, right.
And I think that it'll lower. I think I've taken some. I mean, for example, yesterday I did not want to go to sleep. I did not.
I did not.
I wanted to have a triple espresso and keep driving and get back to LA and then get to the US market.
Some old dude who's been a plot hole crew member for 10 months says, why is he wearing headphones? That's a good damn question. I tell you why he's wearing headphones. Because
is this Chili's first rodeo for him?
I don't know.
He always wears headphones. He never takes them off. I think it goes all the way back to when he obviously got fucked in the ass by the director of a Power Rangers episode.
Yep.
No, he got fired. Sorry.
Charlie Wilson.
This is hearsay.
Yeah. Just a bump of caffeine. Yeah. Just a little bump is all you need.
Just a little bump.
Marshal's office as quickly as I could. But unfortunately,
you could have one of those tiny little crosses like Sarah Michelle Gellar. And
the hereditary disease that I have.
He just fucking missed it. Johnny, did you see this shit? I swear to God.
Office as quickly as I could. But unfortunately,
he even just like, Fuck.
the hereditary
You hear the
disease that I
stress?
have.
And you can see the bar go by 100%.
Yeah.
Just missed his fucking. Look at
So cool.
see. That's where
Arizona's
I'm supposed
beautiful.
to be.
I actually forget how absolute drop dead
And now
gorgeous
he's
this is.
streaming, so he
So-
can't use his phone to look at the map.
Right. you
It just
can't
put me back an
fucking-
entire day. I had to stop a whole day. So that's like, I'm 48.
I mean,
so that means,
animate him hitting
God
someone,
willing,
Flat Derp
you
says.
got 30 years, if you can get through it. And so I thought, and I know
Flat
it's going
Derp
to take
hasn't
the rest
found
of my
anything
life
to make
to
fun
get
of me
any
on yet.
change
Oh, tons of
in this
stuff.
Except for
country.
that sentence I just used.
It's going to take someone who is
It
truly
was barely
dedicated
English.
to truth, to justice, to the Constitution. It's going to take at least one man and maybe thousands of others who
Hey.
will
Be
be
careful,
a part
some
of
old
it
dude. We all got some
to
gray hair
change
here.
this bullshit
Including
mother
you, it looks like.
system. Yeah, I got to keep.
I don't like cutting my hair anymore. I can see them all.
This guy, okay, look, time the fuck out. This twice he's done this shit. Oh, I gotta get myself down. Fuck off, dude. You
know what he needs? He needs some
a
guys.
big
He needs some
old-
amethyst. He just needs some crystals in his
some
life.
crystals in his life.
He needs to rub some
Right.
crystals.
Yep.
I'm not sure which one is the one for calming. I'll look it up.
Yeah. This fucking
Which
guy.
crystal? Which?
It's going to take
crystal
at least
do I want?
me and a million other people who simply will not tolerate this bullshit system.
That's fucking 3 times.
Okay, guys, we can ward off our negative energies
So-
with some crystals. Hold on, I'll get the type.
He is such a terrible actor. Rose crystal.
Oh, I nailed it. Amethyst. There's something about amethyst just so calming to me.
Amethyst sulfate. Yeah.
Yeah, Montefar calls amethyst a natural tranquilizer. It's one of the best crystals to have. No, I don't actually necessarily pitching this, so don't run out and buy amethyst. I, at the very best, think it's probably hooey, and who knows, maybe there is shit we don't know about. But
He's just terrible. He's a terrible actor. He's
oh, the
Yeah.
crown chakra. That's important. Oh.
With that being said, I'm just someone dropped the link for the premiere coming out. The premiere is only 10 minutes. It's not like it's long. It's I think it's 11 minutes with the intro.
Is that the
And,
dustiest sunroof
with the outro.
ever? What's going
So-
on up there?
I think it's polarized.
It's
Yeah, but you can see through
okay,
polarized
I'll take that
clouds.
exit. And I think we're 3
You missed
minutes till
another exit.
Wapner. We are 3 minutes till Wapner.
He's
maybe I
missing.
can
It's
kick
one of
it
those
back
things like you
another
got 5
minutes, 'cause
exits
there's
to get
something I
off.
really
He's
wanna
missing
show
like
you
3 of them.
guys. There's something I really want to show you guys, and you guys will like it. This is
Drink
really,
every
really
time he
cool.
misses
I don't know
an
if I'm going to
exit.
get
Yeah, we're drunk, but
in time to change the premiere. I can try.
I got my shot glass. I could do it.
Did that work? Let's see, because I'm within like 5 minutes, so it might work, it might not. Error. Can't do it. So the premiere is going to come out in 3 minutes, whether I like it or not. Premiere is going to come out in 2 minutes, whether I like it or not. So I'll come back on live after the premiere if you guys want to join me again. I'm just going to show you the documentation that we filed in Massachusetts today, and read that out loud because I don't want,
somewhere.
obviously
how
those
less
letters
stressful a
were
drive would
sent
be
out
if you weren't
certified mail
fucking
today.
Really?
to the John J.
managing 2
Moakley
phones in
and
a fucking
to,
conversation at the same
defendants
time as
of
driving a
the-
car.
the
Right.
defamation
Like, no
cases.
about high
And the
blood
thing
pressure.
is,
Yeah.
I've done what I'm supposed to do. I offered mediation, and they have rejected that. So, okay, that's fine. Because the longer it goes on, the less I'll be willing to in any way, shape, or form budge on my exact. And I'm still not. That's just not true. I'm not willing to stick. I'm not willing to negotiate.
Something in, I don't know, probably
That's my fault. I was talking, but is it the Kate? How did
I
that
think
end?
it's the suing of the judge. He's trying to sue the judge, by the way.
Oh God.
yeah.
Like the thing is, that's funny to me all the time is that like even DirectD was doing it the other day because DirectD got sentenced. He got like 2 years, mostly suspended, which I guess means that as long as you're a good boy, you don't actually have to go and serve that time. Is it the idea behind suspended?
I
How does that work?
believe that's how a suspended sentence works.
So it's like suspended less 10 days. So essentially, he got 2 years in prison, but like 10 actual days in prison or something like that. Suspended, most of it suspended, but then he told the judge, "Fuck you, I don't recognize you," and he cussed him out and everything. Thought he was really cool for that, and then said he's gonna, obviously appeal it, which then it resets everything. But like, you can only toss that appeal back and forth so many times,
Right.
And then like the other judge, he can check to see if an error was made, but I mean, if you disrespect the other judge, you're not going to do well with the next judge, because they're going to read everything that happened in the previous case, and he's going to come to the conclusion, am I not correct, that the guy's a little shit, and then he's going to go in with a slightly biased opinion. He's not supposed to, but let's not forget these people are fucking humans. That just, anyways, I was
I understand what you're saying.
You were yawning. My apologies.
Yeah, I was going to respond, but I can't remember what I was going to say because I'm getting older. It must be it must be the blood pressure. Wait, it's the blood pressure. Hang on.
Oh, we gotta do this again.
Chili's an idiot. That's what I was going to say. There you go.
Yeah,
Fucking hell.
Very far on how on what I want. Unwilling. And I'm willing. I didn't start this, so that means that I will finish it. You know what I mean?
You did start it.
You guys know how that is. You go in and you do the dishes with your brother or sister.
Start the fire.
And if your brother or sister started the dishes, then you finish them. I think so.
How is that even remotely the same as? What the fuck is he talking about? If your brother or sister starts the dishes, you finish them. Oh my God, this guy, he makes me want to bash my head up against a freaking brick wall. This is so stupid. It's not even the same thing.
I just kind of renowning at how many times he rubs his nose like that.
Oh, it's the Coke.
Like, that's also a drinking game.
So
Sorry, I don't understand.
Oh, sorry. So I think we are 2 minutes till Wapner. 2 minutes till Wapner. That premiere is coming out. Let me jump on my other phone here and take a look.
You wash an 8-ball. What? An 8-ball of espresso?
That's this channel. Cool. Let's just see when that premiere comes out. And I'll jump back on just for a couple of minutes. I can't find it. You guys let me know when that premiere is coming out, because I can't get it on this phone for some reason.
I honestly think he has Asperger's, says Dominic.
There they are.
Maybe.
Cop wellness check. There it is. There's 23 of you guys over here now. Don't meet me there.
That's a nice car because it's got a wood panel that runs all the way to the back.
Now. It has not come out, but the cop kind of agrees. So I think the hardest part for me is going to be getting my emotions to where I don't get so fired up. That's going to be the really hard part for me.
Right, as lane holder, he thinks it's full self-driving, basically.
Right.
I'm an emotional guy. So I get emotional. And
this is what I need from you, Flat Derp. And I'm speaking to you, Flat Derp. I need you to do a supercut of Chili, and every time he fucking laughs, you got to bring up Ernest P. Worrell and that stupid laugh of his, because it's almost the same.
What are we talking about, Ernest?
Ernest, yeah, or any of the Ernest, like Ernest, yeah.
Well, I can't.
It's almost the same thing.
I just remember all the.
Yeah, saw all those movies in the theaters.
Yeah, I did the thing with his jaw.
Yeah,
he died of like
lung cancer.
He died of 2 packs of smoke a day.
Yeah,
is what he basically. You can call it what it is. He died of 2 packs of smoke a day. Apparently, he was like. He made chain smokers look like fucking like.
Oh fuck! Yeah, I remember reading stories about John Wayne, how he would light his cigarettes with
the next cigarette,
with the other cigarette. Yeah,
I saw a guy at a bar one time in down in the Caribbean somewhere. Literally in the 3 hours we were at the fucking bar, or we were at the beach, the guy just sat at the bar the whole time, smoking a cigarette, and then pull the next one up, light it with the next one, put that one out,
when I worked at the bar
all day long.
When I worked at the bar, we had this one guy come in, and he would bring in a can of tobacco and 6 packs of rolling papers, and he would roll every single one of those Every one of those. I don't know how. I can't remember how many.
Guys' lungs gotta look like a fucking tar
Oh,
basket.
so yeah, no filters. These are straight tobacco looking at these guys, tobacco joints lined up, and no bullshit. He would fucking have like 60 or 70 of these fuckers, and he would smoke
Wow, that's
every single one of them.
Yeah, that's hardcore. That guy's
Fuck.
devoted. He's like, I'm putting this bitch down early.
Yeah, he kind of did. This motherfucker would come in. He was like a severe diabetic. It was so bad we kept some of his medicine in our refrigerator. That's how bad it was.
Had to put it under his fucking tongue
In case we had to like inject him with insulin to keep him from fucking dying. Well, this fool would take fucking, he would take his insulin, come to the bar, and not eat anything. I fucking saved that dumbass's life at least twice. And every time I did, one time he got so far gone, like he was just spacing, just saying some fucking words were just coming out of his mouth. And I was like, dude, what the fuck? We called the hospital and his blood sugar was so low. Like the ambulance got there and didn't know how he hadn't slipped into a diabetic coma.
Oh yeah, that's the whole thing where they say like if I pass out, like there's like jelly in my pocket, a thing of jam in my pocket, squeeze it into my mouth,
right?
Kind of thing. And I've heard of, it's the craziest thing to think about that you have somebody that's literally like passing out unconscious, and and I've heard of the times where people have had to do it, and they like stick some like fucking sugar under their tongue, and they're like num 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 num, mash their mouth together a little bit, and next thing you know, the person's like, they start waking up. It's like, the fuck? Like, I know how diabetes works. It's just such a weird.
It is
thing
weird. The fucked up thing is, so
we don't think about that part of our bodies.
Right. The first time I called the ambulance and they came out, hey Josh, good to see you. First time I called the ambulance and had him, had the ambulance come out and save his fucking life, right? Because he was passing out while waiting. They take him out to the ambulance, they give him the sugar packet, and he takes it, and then he fucking comes back in and starts cussing me out because I called the ambulance. I said, you fucking old crotchety bastard. Next time
it's because it costs money, right? And I get it. I guess I get it.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
It costs a lot of money.
And I told him, I said, look, instead of, if you want to avoid, because I can't let you die. I can't fucking let you die in the bar. I just can't do it, right? Because they'll put me in jail for that.
No, it's the same bullshit, because next thing you know, you're in trouble for not, like, you have to call an ambulance. I'm sorry, buddy. I couldn't just let you fucking die on my table. And
that's what I told him. I can't let you die in here, okay? Hey, so
Johnny, why didn't you call the ambulance? The guy looked cozy,
You look fine.
He is the blue. The blue is a natural color for his people.
Right. So, it's like, dude, you want to avoid this shit, just have a fucking Snickers bar every time before you come in here. You know what I mean? So now, well, at the time, every time you walked in the bar, I would slide him a cup of orange juice and a candy bar. They eat that shit. I didn't fucking deal with your crotchety old bastard ass again.
Well, even here, the ambulance costs we get I've never received a bill from a hospital ever in my country, but I've gotten a bill from the fucking ambulance, and that shit ain't cheap. No. It's like you're like, what is this? You like 3 months later after you got taken to the hospital, in the fucking ambulance on the back brace for your car accident or whatever.
Yeah.
All of a sudden you're like, oh, what's this piece of mail I got here? You fucking fold it open. You're like, holy shit, $800 fucking for a 5-kilometer ride.
That's it. It's $800. Oh,
it might be higher now, but I think mine was like, it was like,
I think it was like
$800. But man, they took me.
Ridiculous over here. Hang on, it's like
you could have shot a potato gun that far. That's all. It was really close. I mean, it was literally, in my case, they left the accident. They went no joke. They went through a clover leaf. They went like this. They pulled out. Yeah. They went around a clover leaf onto a chunk of highway. They drove for about 300 yards, and they pulled onto another clover leaf like this, and they pulled into the hospital. Literally, the hospital's almost like that clover leaf that they went to is almost basically for that fucking hospital.
Right.
They literally went like this. They went. And it was like $800. It was like you could have thrown a rock at the hospital from where the car accident was.
The average here in the States is $1,200. Average.
That's fair. There's probably here's the thing. Even in my ambulance ride, there's probably a lot of subsidies in it because it's Canada. So, that's probably not like my medicine says $500 on the thing and I pay $100. Who pays the other $4? I have no fucking idea. So
I gotta get. We're no more fucking chili. No more chili. That's it. Today's the last chili on the plot hole.
Wasn't his face pretty though? Come on,
No,
those
it's
glasses,
not.
guys.
No. So here's the thing: if you follow me simply because I shit on chili, please stick around and follow me because I'll shit on the other people as well. Like I'm an asshat press. I shit on him.
If you pay him enough, he'll shit on you for fun too.
That's right. It's true.
It's an actual physical offer. The price tag's high enough.
That's right.
That's a separate sign-up page, though. There's a whole Google Doc for that.
There's a Google Doc for it. Yeah, you got to sign a waiver.
Check.
Right.
Got to do DNA. We got to make sure there's no STD. Anyway.
Yeah, all that stuff, STIs, all that stuff. So I've got a buddy of mine here who wants to come in and say some stuff. I'm not sure, even though I should probably get rid of this Go Yankees crap.
It's baseball, so I don't have an opinion.
Don't you dare.
What? Fuck the Yankees. You know, the most obnoxious sports fans in the world are.
Too sad. You hate us because you hate us.
No.
Did they win? I don't even know.
I don't
Yankees are winning this year.
We're good. I'm so happy for them.
Yeah, I'm sure. Why does everybody hate us so bad? Come on.
I don't watch baseball. Is all
we're
that
lovely,
is.
lovely.
Those are
fans.
hockey. That's hockey stuff up top.
Let me tell you the reason why people don't like Yankees fans.
We're lovely people.
They're the most obnoxious fans in all of sports.
We're not. We're not at all.
Oh, yes, you are.
We're caring and kind, and we're welcoming to the other side. We just don't remember their names.
I remember I was sitting in a
apparently we have the Maris record beaten.
Oh, it's been done 3 times already.
Are you guys all getting a lot of scam texts these days? By the
way?
Yes. Yes.
Like your Netflix has expired. You've got a FedEx package. Your bank account had tried. All of them. Click this link. Obviously.
Click this link.
See, that's the second most.
It's a Grabify link.
Yeah. Right. This is second most. Cowboys fans are the second most obnoxious sports fans, and I live in Texas, right?
Sorry about it, but no.
I started sending horse testicles back to those scammers. I'm not entirely sure if they see. I wanted to send them human testicles, but I realized that might be sexual harassment. No, horse testicles are not human testicles. There's nothing I can do wrong. Hey, you've seen testicles. Come on.
You're talking about the sports there, Johnny?
No, I don't want to talk about sports. I wanted to talk about horse testicles.
I'm not talking about horse testicles. Actually, I came on here to talk about something very, very, very important. Friday night.
Friday night.
We're going to do something really fun Friday night.
Oh, I got to look at this. Let's look at this poll.
Yeah. My poll is interesting because I got both happening on mine. What about you?
Oh, yeah.
I got 67% saying do them both.
Yeah. Out of 176 votes, 61% say both.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to make Johnny not suffer so much this time. Like, painfully, we're going to humiliate him.
A little bit.
Little humiliation. It's fun. Instead of the hot, spicy stuff, we're doing... Can you hear us, Beef?
I can now.
Okay, good.
I think I static shocked my headset and I have to reset the audio every time. But go ahead.
We're gonna have him instead of doing spicy stuff. We have the most hazardously sour candy that's legally sold in America. Like, there's laws about this shit. I didn't know.
Oh, there is laws about it. You have to sign disclaimers for certain things. That are like if your heart stops when you eat this.
Wow.
And stuff like that.
And
apparently it's rare, but you can have really violent.
Yeah, you can. No, you can.
Spicy shit.
And also with
really
sour.
Violent reactions like that are not the same. Like just because that person could do it, it doesn't mean you could. Like some people, it's almost like an allergic reaction, basically.
Yeah,
exactly. It's random. But you could also have one of the sour stuff, and that's what we're doing Friday, as well as putting Johnny in full face makeup.
I don't know how that's going to work, but
it's going to be fun. It's not going to look good. It's not going to look good.
What are we face makeuping? Are we making him like Fizbo the
raising
clown?
Some money. Raising some money.
Okay.
Go ahead, Johnny.
You've seen You've seen Mimi from the Drew Carey Show. That's
Oh
what
my
they were.
God.
That's what they're talking
That's what we're
Mimi's
thinking.
that fucking. She was just. It was amazing. It was always amazing. That was one of the best shows ever.
That was it was a fun show because of
She was
Dietrich
just
Bader.
caked. Like she was basically the Simpsons when Homer made that shotgun and set it to whore. Remember, he had that makeup shotgun. Boom, Homer, you set it to whore. She put it on the wall. Now I'm scratching my nose. Chili rubs off
Yeah,
on you.
chili
Apparently.
rubs off on us. Yeah.
Oh,
Johnny is
cocaine
not
was good.
getting a facial.
No, Johnny's put
Hold on, hold
makeup on.
I'm gonna have a shot for the big cat. I don't know if Mrs. Schrodinger's around anymore,
Yeah,
but I'm
she's
gonna
in the-
put a
she's in the
shot up.
audience.
I'm not a big drinker, but I'm gonna do my shot. Not to like, just to like kiss ass, but I don't get as many opportunities as some people to do the thank you. So I just want to put a thank you out there to him. I didn't take advantage of his love while he was with us,
But he
which
did
I will
love
regret.
you.
But it was
know
I
that.
know, and it wasn't about that anyways. That's why I wasn't trying to like put my shit on your channel, bro. Because that's not why I.
Yeah,
that's
a
not what
lot
it
of
was
people
about,
did
so.
that though, so good for you.
There was nothing wrong with that. I just didn't do it because I didn't want to. It was his channel, and I wanted to respect it. Besides, that's not what this is about. Just yeah.
Yeah. This is...
I talk too much.
You
Yeah.
think? John, I've
Oh,
never heard
it's
that
like-
about you.
It's my disease.
Yeah.
It's like my absolute disease.
Yeah, even saying you're gonna stop talking is like taking forever.
Fuck.
So, anyways,
I got radical
Love you.
back to your gaming shit. No, I don't think
You-
it was single-handedly me, but I did
Nah.
harass him.
yes.
Like
That's
poked him on
interesting.
his
Thank you,
gaming
Josh.
channel in
I'll
his
see what
comments.
that's about. Yeah, so that's what we're doing. We're gonna be putting me through the ringer. There's gonna be-
Mhm.
yeah, I guess.
And
I
there'll
don't
be
know-
more raffles and giveaways.
Right, lots of fun stuff.
And if you like that bingo, we might do it again.
Just not with chili because
I just don't believe this is the last time you're going to cover chili because nobody.
Well,
I'll
no, if
say
Chili
this.
does something really egregious, he's going
yeah,
to.
if
He
it's
said that.
Oh,
really egregious, right? Like if he actually does.
Alcohol.
I'm waiting for the day that he just meets the wrong person. It's gonna happen. He's gonna find the wrong one of these days, and they're gonna knock him the fuck out. And then I'll be like But outside of that, unless it's really
Isn't that what
egregious-
we've all been waiting for? I mean, the problem is like it's one thing to get him knocked out, or for him to get himself knocked out because nobody here's trying to, but I mean, hopefully, because let's face it, like when he was starting to rock with a gun and stuff, even which I mean, maybe he has, maybe he doesn't. I mean, he was because I mean, already he was starting to be like, like he started like. I mean, all it takes is the wrong move with that gun in your hand. And I mean, you look at half the states in America, somebody could just shoot him and be like, I felt threatened.
right.
Can't even stop talking about him now.
It's because you started.
Talking about who?
Chili.
I never said I was going to not cover Chile anymore, but already my channel's been a bit of a Chile
Shout-
vacation.
Shout out to my good and very old friend Nana.
I did have a shot.
She's a great friend.
And Anna for $6.66 says, I'll have a shot too. Brainy, don't be such a PU money. Why?
Have the shot. I had a big shot. I did fill up a nice big shot for the cat, if you will.
And
Thank you
Anna
for that
goes back
$6.66.
quite a while with all of us
He does. Annie's been around forever.
since we did Flat Earth.
Yeah.
No.
Since the good old days.
Yeah.
When people were just dumb and not dangerous.
But anywho, so Friday night it's gonna be a big event on Johnny's channel. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna make him not just feel bad, but look really, really bad.
Look bad too. Look worse than they already do. So there you go.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, get in on that because it's going to be fun. It really will be fun. I'm going to have a good time with it. And that's going to be, unless I'm not sure if we're going to extend it or not for like a couple of days. I'm not sure, but it might be probably going to be the end of the run.
Mm-hmm.
So get in on it, have some fun with it, and let's see what we can do.
Yeah. And
I've
it's all
got
for the greatest cause we know.
second greatest cause.
One of the greatest causes.
One
we
of
know.
the
How
greatest
about that?
Yeah, okay, we'll go with that. It's what you want me to do? What with the beard?
What about the beard?
Where am
No,
I
the beard's
finding-
staying.
Beard?
We're not doing anything with the beard.
You should braid it into.
There's a lot of
cute
guys
little
who have
ponytail.
beards, full facial hair, and wear makeup.
Little cute little braid at the end of it.
Cute
That's
little
what you
braid,
should
yeah, all the way down. Yeah.
Every
yeah,
$100 is another
Leo.
inch of beard braid that you have to wear for the next day.
Well, he's gonna have eyeliner, blush, and lipstick at the least. I'm
What's
trying to
funny
go
is
for
like
some
you all think that
eyeshadow.
that's a threat to somebody like me. You don't know what my Saturday nights are like. No, I mean, they could be that
Don't
way.
really
I wouldn't
wanna.
care. Let's put it that way.
But
Hey, it sounds like a lot of fun, actually. I'm not doing much on my Saturday nights. Maybe this is something I should get into. Next thing you know, I got my own collection.
Yeah. We got Braid the Beard. We've
Johnny
got
Ho.
Johnny Ho, the newest drag queen.
Love that. Love that for you, Johnny Ho.
Johnny Ho, that is nice.
I'm gonna make a frame for you, or Joni O, as Mrs. Cat calls
Yep.
you, Joni.
Are we gonna get
Joni
you a
Ho.
wig too? You gotta
Joni
wear
Ho.
a wig, right?
Use
You
both
gotta
of
wear a
them.
wig.
Joni Ho.
She only calls me that in context of this particular thing, not outside. It's not like she
No.
calls me up on the phone, but hey, Joni Ho, what's up? Like, no.
No, she doesn't do that.
Hey Johnny,
I
did
like
you
it.
see Direct D talking about his charges though?
No, I don't look at DirectD. Anyway, Friday night. What are you
Friday
doing?
night.
Beaver, you
Probably
gonna be
just try to
there?
Keep the boat moving.
Yeah.
Wait,
It's
what's that?
pretty much impossible with you here, Brittany. So I'm gonna get out of here because I haven't eaten
Yeah,
yet.
baby, we're touching fingers.
And talk to you Friday.
All right, we'll be off Friday.
Hey,
I gotta
sorry.
get out of here
Bye.
because I have to get up early in the morning.
See you later, Marvel.
All right, Tina.
Sorry.
Bye, Brittany. Nice
Thanks
to
for
see you
coming.
again.
You too. I love
Like a
her.
male model.
That's funny. She knows I love her. I just got.
No, I'm not gonna wear a dress, frayed edges.
Can we daintily touch our tips again?
Tip,
We got to do right up here at this line though.
Eh,
On this line, okay. But oh, your finger's fatter than mine. I gotta get closer.
yeah, closer to the
There we
mic.
go.
Mic, the camera.
Oh, I don't know how to do this. There we go. Oh.
Aaron says, "What else can you
That's
touch?"
fun.
Nothing.
Nothing. Yeah, you don't know what we do, okay?
You don't know
When
what
this
we
camera
do.
turns off at the end of the day, that's not the end of the
That's not the end of the stream.
of the StreamYards chat. You have no idea what goes down.
on
Oh
target.
yeah.
Stay on target. Anyway, it's time for me to get out of here. I do have to go. I have to pack up and get ready because I have to be up before I have to wake up the crows tomorrow. The life of a filmmaker. My goodness.
Wake up to crows. What do you mean?
I have to be up early.
Is
You
that
ever
a
heard that
term?
phrase before? So I guess it's a southern farm thing.
I changed my name. It's not Brainy Beaver anymore. I don't have to be smart.
Oh, yeah, it's Brady's Zero.
I'm not
Beaver
required.
Zero.
That's right. I'm not required to. I scared like 100 people away. I was
Wow.
like, boo, name change, motherfucker. They were like, fucking unsub that bullshit. Ah!
Yeah.
I think honestly, what happened is it was the final nail in the coffin for a couple thousand subs plus that are there for flat Earth content and
Oh,
debunk.
yeah.
And I
right.
think the name change was like the clink. It was like, okay, he ain't going back now.
He's not
like,
going
fucking-
back. Yeah.
You know what, FTFE and all that are cooking those geese pretty hard. Those black swans are getting baked for dinner over there on those channels.
Black swans
MC
are
Tune and
Burnt swans. Yeah.
yeah, and FTFE and all that. So I just figured, you know what? There is room in there for some flat Earth channels. I just think if we were all dog fucking that topic still, it's just there's nothing left of it.
No, it's
Like
gone.
that's why we had to all kind of dog fuck this other topic that's now just a big cesspool of content creators, which is
content
love
creators,
to see it, but you know.
Yeah. No, it's cool. You know, more people watch this
No, it's
stuff,
good.
the better we all do. Anyway, that being said, I've got an early call time in the morning, so I'm going to get out of here. Brainy, it's always a good time. It's always fun. Thank
Sub
you.
to the Beaver. I do live stream occasionally.
Yeah,
and I
go
put up
check out the
content now.
Beaver. Beaver would like to
Last
show you his
month.
Beaver. It's so stupid. That's right. So stupid. Anyway, bye everybody.
Bye.
No more chili. No more chili on this channel, at least for a while.
You'll
Anyway.
maybe be back. The white whale isn't dead yet.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. We'll see what happens. The plot hole. Check out the Inside Films. It's pinned up there if you want to get on
Link
some
at the top.
perks. Link at the top. Boom. Check it out. Love you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you to all my subscribers, channel members, everybody who super chats, everybody who just hangs out and shoots the shit with us. You guys are awesome. Beaver Zero now.
It's working. It's okay.
Yeah, Beaver.
If you
Zero.
type Brainy Beaver, you still get me. You just
Right.
saw a bunch of Beaver Zero.
Go check him out. He's a lot of fun. He's got some great shorts. Got some great videos. Don't forget to check out Jail Warren. He's the scariest motherfucker I know. So vote for him or some shit. Anyway, bye-bye.